There was a murder in my family.
Good Lord.
Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show.
Merry Christmas Eve! What a Tosh Show gift this is. I'm here, burning the midnight owl. Oil.
Midnight owl.
Don't burn it now.
Burning the midnight oil. Here I am, giving you guys a special Christmas treat.
How you doing, Daniel?
Ooh, Ed, if I'm going to be honest with you, not good.
What happened?
Not good. No. There was a murder in my family.
Good Lord.
Now, you know, when we started this podcast, the one thing I said I didn't want to do was a true crime podcast.
Right.
Well, guess what? Here we are. We have to do a true crime podcast because of the murder that happened in my family. Now, as most of you know, last week, I took the family to Maui for a week. Day one, soon as I get there, I get a call from my wife's cousin, Panda, as we call her, who's watching over my flock. That's all my pets. That's the dogs, the pig, the chickens. I get a call and she's not doing well. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, they killed Betty. I'm like, oh no. Who killed Betty? She's like, I don't know. There was a bird eating Betty when I pulled up. This is my black chicken. Oh, Black Betty.
Bam,
Blam, blam.
Thank you. Right on cue. And now let me tell you something about my chickens. They're all chickens. Not a rooster in the bunch. They've been producing eggs for me for a good 4.5 years. They're showgirls. It's in the Silky family. They have a basically kind of a bald neck. They look like vultures, and then they have a big hair on the top of their head, so they look like a Vegas showgirl, hence the name. I've grown attached to them. I did not buy them. My wife did. Then she got pregnant, and she's the very first thing when she got pregnant was like, oh, it says that you can't go near a chicken coop. Oh, I have to take care of them now? I have to do everything? Great. Anyway, so you feed any living thing for 5 years. You develop some form of attachment. But anyway, so one of my chickens was killed. Now, they run free every day, all day. And I have neighbors that have had chickens that killed by coyotes and hundreds of other things. But mine have survived every day, all day. Tons of coverage. No coyotes have ever breached the area of the yard that they live in. And so I obviously was feeling cocky, I guess. But day one of me being gone, one of them is killed. It's under someone else's watch, per usual. For some reason, things just don't happen when I'm around. And I'm not saying that I'm more observant or a better guardian, but the truth is in, my record. 0 deaths under my watch. Everybody else, things die. Now, I don't believe her story for 1 second. She's like, I was only gone 6 minutes or whatever the fucking lie she was. So I immediately I got to figure this out. Now, Betty, Black Betty, is black. And then I have 2 other chickens, Hazel and Katie, all named after our dead grandmothers. That's neither here nor there. Hazel and Katie are named after my grandparents. They're white. And if you know anything about chickens, if one chicken is introduced that looks different or whatever, a lot of times their chickens will just kill it. It's very much like prison rules. There's somebody new here. Let's just fucking kill her. But I've always noticed that, one will get broody. It means they stay in the coop way longer, sometimes days, weeks at a time. And I don't want to get into that, but whatever. The white ones have always stuck together, and the black one has kind of done her own thing. But they do play occasionally, and sometimes it's rougher than I like. So I started to have my suspicions of what happened, that maybe she was sick and the other 2 just had enough of her and took her out. And then when she was dead, a bird came and was pecking at her when Panda pulled up to the scene. Now, this is where I'm starting to have some sympathy for police officers, because that's the first mistake you make in an investigation, okay? Is you have this hunch and now you're not open to other things. You need to let the evidence lead you,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was my first mistake. I was all in on this.
You're trying to prove your theory.
Yeah, I'm trying to prove my own theory. So I'm going through all the video. And here's the thing. I'm just like, oh, these white chickens, I just don't trust them. They kind of know where the blind spots in the cameras are.
Oh.
They're I feel like they're doing shady stuff because I'm having to jump from one camera to another. I'm having to call my AV guy, John. I'm saying, hey, John, the dates aren't syncing up with the cameras for whatever reason. So now I'm like, each camera I'm having to watch at a different, day of the week, which is actually the same date. Yeah, don't even give me, that's John. He's just ripping me off. Whatever. I'm going through hours of footage. Meanwhile, I'm in Maui. I'm supposed to be enjoying my family.
Right.
Instead, I'm trying to solve the murder of Black Betty.
Blame it in.
Okay, finally, I get the videos synced up, and I'm watching, and now I've got it on the day, and I'm watching things unfold. Okay? And every time Betty comes out of the coop, the white ones are immediately on her, chasing her around the driveway, and I'm like, this is it. This is a slam dunk. I'm going to get this evidence in front of a judge, and it's a no-brainer.
Mm.
The next thing I'm trying to process is how do I continue to feed and love my alive white chickens after knowing that they brutally murdered their black sister? You see that?
Yeah.
What do? Do you just turn a blind chicken eye to that?
I don't know.
I don't
much about
know.
chickens.
I can't even stomach it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't cry. I wasn't crying. It's not like losing a dog, but it was very sad. Okay. Well, then every time Betty gets away from them, she goes back into the coop, and I'm like, just stay there. Even though I know the outcome, I know where her body is going to end up.
Mm.
But every time she goes back, I'm like, just stay back in there. I'm watching the footage on my phone, just scrolling through it. Then they're playing in an area in the front, by the front door, all three of them together. And out of nowhere, a hawk comes flying in and attacks. They all scramble, but they're still in this front area, tons of coverage of trees and stuff. And the hawk comes back out and perches on a 2-foot-high rock right in front of it, just saying, well, I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
And I'm just yelling at the chickens, just stay hidden in that back area. You've survived the first attack. And then Hazel makes a run for it. That's the white one. And Betty follows right behind her. And the hawk's like, number 2, you're done.
Man.
Hits her, drags her out, and then just starts going to town on her. It's just, I'm not going to show the video because it is my pet. And I loved her, I guess, as a pet. She gave me breakfast for 4 years. I saved her last egg that she laid. And I don't know if I'm going to take it to a rooster and see if they can impregnate it. I don't know if that ship has sailed. I don't know how it works. But then I could have a child from her.
Sit on the egg? Try to hatch it?
What came first?
Okay, never mind. My pet's being eaten by this hawk, and then 37 minutes later, that's how long, until Panda pulls up and scares the hawk away. So that's why my chicken was killed. And by the way, I was like, well, she's like, what do you want me to do with the chicken? I'm like, it's trash day. I think you just have to bag it and put it in the trash can, right?
Yeah.
Well, she just called her boyfriend and he did it. And then I come home a week later and there's still blood stain with feathers sticking out of my driveway. I'm like, oh, we didn't even do a good job of picking it up. So now I'm going to hire somebody, because I'm not very good, to do a cute chicken chalk outline. Well, it's better than putting flowers in the middle of your driveway, like a little memorial, people are going to run over that all the time. It was horrible. It was tough, guys.
You gonna get another one?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that would upset the ghost of Black Betty. Now, do I believe in chicken ghosts? Now, that's a question that nobody has ever asked me. And the answer is, of course. Of course I believe in chicken ghosts. By the way, that question, as dumb or meaningless as it is, you know, the first time we asked it, we didn't really plan on asking it every single episode. But here we are. Option 2. I'm still asking everybody I sit across from, do you believe in ghosts? And it's amazing how many people can look you dead in the eye and be like, I do believe in ghosts. Enjoy.
Tosh Show.
First question I ask all my guests, do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Okay. Jesus Christ, it took you so long. You're a doctor, for God's sake. First, we'll start with this typical. Do you believe in ghosts?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe in ghosts?
This question, man. Why do you ask everybody this question?
I want to know if I'm talking to an idiot or not.
So you fully don't believe. You don't get the...
I don't, but I don't. I didn't mean to say that.
I firmly believe in them because I can feel them.
Okay.
Lots. I've maybe felt them in like 15 different places.
That is a baby that you're feeling.
No, bro. I was not pregnant.
Oh. Tony, do you believe in ghosts?
Absolutely.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, only because I've had very close friends experience them in their homes.
But you've never experienced it.
Ashtray on a mantle, slid off, came down, and shattered in a billion pieces.
We live in California. Stuff falls constantly.
Well, all right. Maybe my friends are full of shit. I have to get new friends.
But has anything ever happened to you where you're like, this is obviously a ghost?
No.
See?
Well, all right.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen one, but I know they're there.
How do you know?
I feel it. I see shadows.
I see shadows. Those are real.
I don't know if those are blips in my eyes or if that's a fucking ghost, but I feel like there's ghosts.
Do you believe in ghosts, Danielle?
Yes, I actually believe my house is haunted by my great-grandmother.
Did your great-grandmother ever live in this house?
Yes.
Oh, that's...
And my grandma, and we've had 2 grandmas pass away in that house. I've heard things, seen things where I was a skeptic until you see things and hear things you cannot explain.
Well, what did you see?
I have seen like a shadowy figure go through the house multiple times.
So you saw a shadow.
Yes, but
not the
I've had
actual figure itself.
No, but I've had like a remote fly across the room.
A remote control?
Mm-hmm, for like a TV.
I mean, I feel like this is the hard evidence I was looking for.
My name's been called once, and I realized I was in the house by myself, but I responded. I was like, yeah. And then I froze.
I've done that, though. Maybe you
alone.
like half fell asleep and you just
I
like
was
heard...
vacuuming
Oh, you vacuum in your sleep?
all the time. It's the only time I can get things done.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
See, let me tell you something right now. This is why I know that you're like a normal human. That's the only answer. Everybody, anytime I talk to people and they say that they believe in ghosts, I'm like, oh, I'm getting ready to have a conversation with an absolute fucking lunatic. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
That's right.
No.
Don't say anything else. Just shut the fuck up. You don't believe in ghosts. Right. Exactly. I knew. And to be honest with you, when I asked you that question right there, I wasn't sure how you were going to answer it. But then as soon as you said no, I was like, good. Thank God. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes. Yes, I do. I can't disprove it, and I had one incident in the Langham Hotel where there was a butler. Our room came with a butler, and my dad and my mom were in the next room, and they were asleep, and I was looking at the door. I'm eating my room service, and the door just closes, and I run to the door. And long story short, I won't explain the context. I'm sure it was a ghost.
But that's it? That's from that moment, you're like, well, ghosts are real because of this moment of one door that swung closed or opened. Which was it, opened or closed?
It was slightly open.
It was slightly opened and
then
it
it
closed.
shut.
Yeah. That meant just a draft, something came through.
It was a ghost, man. Because that hotel, I don't know if it's still called the Langham. It was an old hospital.
Yeah, old. That's a key word in this because old stuff, always things happen.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No. Of course I don't.
Why not?
I don't know, because I just don't.
All right.
Chandler, do you believe in ghosts?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Do you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm big into ghosts. Do you believe in ghosts?
Absolutely.
Oh, interesting. Alligator Jesus believes in ghosts.
You know, I went to the Quad Cities and I had like close encounters with ghosts and stuff. And if it weren't for like those kind of situations I was put in there, like I'm a scientific brain kind of guy. I can't explain those things.
Well, is it drug related at all?
Not at all. I'm
Okay.
sober as hell.
Let me start with my first question. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
How about Bigfoot? You spend a lot of time in national parks.
I've looked extensively. I haven't found him.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I heard that was a question coming, so I would like you to define ghosts for me first.
Well,
I'm a scientist here, so I'm trying to figure out exactly where we're going on this actual question here.
souls.
So,
humans
souls,
after death.
Right. Oh, that's a good question. So, as for personally, I have not experienced that. Right. However, we had an incident at the house, which is a couple of cases where it was interesting. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
My daughter, who was probably at this time being around like 4, was the first time, comes down one morning and says, "Uncle Jeff talked to me last night."
Okay.
And he had this whole conversation. She tells us in great detail about what happened. We get the phone call. Then a couple hours later, he died that night. Right. Exactly. Like, whoa, okay. 2 years later, it happens again.
How old was she?
About 4 or 5-ish. 2 years later.
You got to get rid of that kid.
Well, she's like 35 now. So.
I know, but I'm just saying, at 4, you had your chance.
Right. It happens again. With her great grandmother. Same thing.
And then the great grandmother was passed
Yeah,
away?
passed away also.
How far after the conversation?
Like that night. That night again.
Your daughter's a murderer.
What's her mind? Yes, exactly.
Let's hope she never has a dream where she's talking to you.
Yeah,
You're like,
right.
oh no, the clock is ticking.
Exactly.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I think I do. Yeah.
I know you do.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I know you do because one time you told me that you, when you were staying in the Meemaw cabin, you said that you felt her. She came in the first night
She
you slept.
did.
There was a breeze or something came over.
She did.
Because you had the windows open and it couldn't possibly be a breeze.
And she loved Tahoe. So I'm pretty sure that was her.
So it was a ghost.
Yeah, I think it was Mom saying hi.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
I respect that. Do you believe in ghosts?
Absolutely not. And I want to go on record and make sure that everybody knows, no, I do not believe in ghosts, not one bit. However, I am absolutely terrified of them.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
Thank you.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Oh, yes. I saw one as a child.
Oh, did
For
you?
sure. Yes, at my grandma and great aunt's house. I was downstairs and he passed away in this room, my great aunt's husband. And I woke up and literally screamed because I saw this whole floating ghost-like thing coming towards me.
Wait, you said you woke up.
Well, I was awake and I saw this thing coming towards me. I screamed, would not go back in the room. My dad slept there the next night. I saw the same thing.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do not.
Okay.
But real quick,
fuck.
I'm shocked that most comics say that the Comedy Store is haunted and they've always had these experiences.
I don't get it. Nothing's haunted and the Comedy Store is just dirty. That's just the sound of semen sticking to your feet as you walk through. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you?
No.
I believe in yeah, why not?
Because I know why you believe in ghosts, because you lived in Hawaii, where all of you guys are batshit crazy. Do you believe in ghosts?
No. Maybe? I don't know. I'm from a very old part of the country, so.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Absolutely not.
No. Yes, you do.
No, I'm not stupid. There's no such thing as fucking ghosts.
What about the Holy Ghost?
Oh, you already know where I stand on that. No.
Oh, you don't believe in that either? I thought your Italian roots would trump that.
Which is ironic, but no.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, I would say I do believe in ghosts.
Honestly, gun to your head, you believe in ghosts?
Yes, I do believe in ghosts.
Really?
Yes, I do. I've felt them tickle my feet at night. But I'm joking.
No, you don't believe in ghosts.
Yes, I do. No, I do.
You really do?
Ghosts, spirits. I don't know if it's ghosts or it's spirits. You know,
it's nothing.
It's something that's like floating around.
No,
us
there's nothing
that we can't see, but we feel.
Yes, no, we don't feel anything.
Right? Don't you feel something?
No,
you ever,
never.
like, all the stories and everything.
Could care less about the stories. Couldn't care less. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Do you?
No. I'm supposed to ask this as my first question to all my guests, but for you, it's been my 50th question, only because I know the answer. Do you believe in ghosts?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I can skip my normal first question that I ask all my guests. Check, you believe in ghosts.
I mean, what do you mean by ghost?
I don't know. That's just a question I always ask everybody. Do you believe in ghosts?
Like the white little Casper thing? No. But do I believe that we can connect with spirits of our animals? 60% of my work.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Crazy. Do you believe in ghosts?
Sure.
I like no follow-up to an indifferent sure. Sure, why not? You ever seen a ghost?
I don't think so.
You ever felt one?
No. I was doing inventory late at night once, and all the wine glasses started moving around, and one of the doors opened. So I just went out there. I was like, I'm scared of everything. Please leave me alone. And then they did.
Uh-huh. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you believe in ghosts?
You know, it's debatable, you know?
No, it's not.
Well, if I'm at my family house, I do believe in ghosts. Anywhere else, yeah, it's no.
No, you don't believe in ghosts is
But
the answer.
yeah.
All right, good. Thank goodness. Do you believe in ghosts?
The famous question. I do not.
Okay. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, just surprised me with that one, huh?
My first question.
It's your first question?
Always my first question.
Wasn't your first question?
Yes, it was.
I know what I'm supposed to say here.
No, you don't. You're supposed to speak your truth.
Okay, now I have to choose between being authentic and being liked by the host. So yeah, I believe in ghosts.
Have you ever experienced ghosts?
I have I've never seen an apparition of a ghost, but I've had really freaky things happen.
Okay.
And I have friends who have like seen, and they swear to God, like, and these people would take it to their grave.
You hang out with a bunch of degenerates.
That's true, but it doesn't invalidate their ability to have seen a ghost.
Okay.
You don't ever feel some weird shit when you walk in a room?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just energy, and ghosts are just resonating energy.
No, it's not. Do you believe in gay ghosts?
Oh, gosh. Gay ghosts?
No, just ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts, really. I know.
No.
I wish I did, but I don't.
What do you mean? You wish you but basically what you said to me is, I wish I was stupid, but I'm not stupid. I'm smart.
I kind of do wish that sometimes. Don't you wish that?
Oh.
That you didn't know the things that you know, that you have to know?
No, I'm okay with it. Do you believe in ghosts, John?
I'm ghost agnostic.
Okay.
Evidence isn't there.
Do you believe in ghosts, Ivan?
Ghost agnostic.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to.
Sure, we'd all like to.
Be pretty cool.
It'd be amazing. It'd be the best day ever. The day I see a ghost is the day like I change my life completely. I'm like, all right, well, that was.
Because you're like well against them, right? You think it's foolish to.
No, I don't. I feel like that's too. I'm fine with other people believing them.
Yeah.
I don't believe them because it's like, yeah, it's not real.
Yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Ooh, ghosts of previous relationships, maybe.
But that's the only type.
Yeah.
You don't believe in ghosts, then?
No.
That's a no.
That's
What about
a no.
skeletons in people's closets?
Metaphorically,
Ooh,
sure.
Sure. Do you believe in ghosts?
I knew this question was coming, and still it hits me. The answer is going to be no.
Okay.
But only because I'm thinking of like the Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis version, like bed sheets. Yeah, that reference is hitting you or not.
Yeah.
But that version's no, but I think there's some like spiritual something going on.
So I'm going to put you down for you believe in ghosts.
We'll see.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes. Absolutely.
What do you mean, absolutely?
I believe in ghosts.
What about pet ghosts?
Of course.
Oh, so everything has a spirit?
Everything has a spirit if the spirit has a reason to stay around.
Oh, so there's conditions.
Sure.
If you don't have unfinished business, then you're just gone?
Yeah, you go off, do whatever else you do. But if you have unfinished business or there's another lesson to learn, you stay around.
Until you learn it?
Sure.
Horse shit. I gotta learn stuff after I die? There's no chance I die and I've finished everything that I needed to do.
That's why you get more chances.
Well, that's really convenient.
Yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Oh, man. It's funny. I just was in Sacramento and my friend has a ghost hunting app. And she was like,
And she's single?
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's someone for everyone.
There's someone for everyone. So I don't know. I believe in energy. Like, I think we're all energy.
Sorry if I doze off.
No, that's okay. But I don't know. Like, I've never had a ghost experience.
Mm-hmm.
But this friend of mine that has the ghost hunting
Well,
app.
they have an app, so that's
No, but she got the app because she had this experience in Scotland in an old inn where there was like the sound of like someone jumping on the bed and this like and a child giggle.
Oh, you don't like?
And
I
she
never
was
like
in
ghosts
there
with
and-
kids. That's always.
It feels a little freaky.
Janelle, do you believe in ghosts?
I have no opinions about ghosts, strong opinions about aliens.
Oh, interesting.
Wild card, right?
Where are you at on aliens?
They're here.
They're here already?
I think they're here.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I haven't even thought to discuss the topic of aliens. Do you believe in ghosts?
You know, I want to believe in ghosts, and I feel like I should believe in ghosts, but no, I don't believe in ghosts.
Because you've seen behind the curtain too much.
Exactly.
Ah, that's a shame. I really wanted you to believe in ghosts. Do you believe in ghosts?
Absolutely.
You absolutely believe in ghosts. And while working at the Roosevelt Hotel, you believe you saw the ghost of Marilyn Monroe. True or false?
True.
And you tried to hit on her.
Gosh, that's true.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Yeah, I know
absolutely.
You're so stupid.
Absolutely. I had an apartment in West Hollywood, and I just moved in there, and my microwave turned on.
No, I don't give a fuck.
You don't want to hear this story?
No, I don't want to hear the story.
I just proclaimed for them to go away, and it was fine.
Anybody that believes in ghosts, I need. That's all I need to know about them.
I've never seen one. I do not want to see one.
Do you believe in ghosts?
100%. I don't know. It's like I have two sides of my brain that one side can believe something or see something that's kind of unexplainable, and then the other side that's like, there's no possible way that is
Could you give me
possible.
one example of something that you've seen that's unexplainable?
Okay, I'll tell you a quick story.
Okay.
So when my boyfriend and I first started dating, there was a lot of weird things happening around the house, like just very strange lights turning off, that kind of thing, which, okay, you can explain
No,
away.
it's fine.
But there was this one incident that happened. We were sitting across from each other. We were in the tub. We were taking a bath. I know. It's fine. We had our clothes on.
Pornographic.
We were sitting across from each other, and he was drinking a glass of wine. And as we were talking, I see this like misty shadow hand kind of reach across his face. And I saw the fingertips of this like misty dark hand grab the top of the wine glass like that. And then you just hear crack, crack, crack. And then he grabs the wine glass and he picks it up and reaches for the top of the rim of the glass and just pulls it off. Like it was laser cut off of the wine glass. I have pictures of this I can show you because I've told everybody this story to try and debunk it.
Right.
Like, how did that happen?
I hear. I mean, if you want me to, it didn't happen. You're nuts.
I imagined the whole thing. Okay.
I mean, you buy shitty wine glasses could be another
Right,
explanation.
that's true. Maybe.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Good.
Thanks.
Finally. Now, convince me.
I mean, how can they not be? What happens after somebody dies but isn't ready to go to the beyond?
Oh, it's just human souls that are the ghosts.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an interaction with a ghost?
Oh, man, kind of. Oh, you want me to tell you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so-
unless it's hard to believe.
Well, it's probably going to be hard to believe.
Okay.
But my mom passed, and I was in my late 20s, and the night that she passed, my dad was trying to get all the things together that were going to go inside her coffin. I know this is like a sad story. So he's like putting all this, she had a whole list. She knew she was dying. So we planned this out. So anyway, he's like putting everything together because he doesn't want to forget it. And he couldn't find this broken Yadro. Do you know what a Yadro is?
I don't.
Okay, it's a very expensive statue. It was like the first very expensive present I gave my mother when I was younger. So I broke it. In good old kid fashion, I elbowed it, it fell. So the broken one my mom wanted to be buried with, and he just couldn't find it. So later that night, I kind of had a dream that someone sat on the edge of my bed, and I like woke up and there was like a figure, but I didn't like quite see it. And it told me where the Yadro was. The next morning, I woke up and I said to my dad, I kind of think I saw Mom last night, and she said the Yadro is in one of the kitchen cabinets. And sure enough, it was in a kitchen cabinet.
I mean, okay, it's a heartwarming story, and I'm not going to discredit it. Okay. I just wish she would have been more specific than one of the cabinets.
Right, yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I absolutely believe in ghosts. Okay, so I don't know how much background checking you did, but
not much.
Okay, good. I used to live in San Francisco, and I lived in an artist commune with 23 other people, and it was located in an old converted nunnery. So where nuns lived, where they ate, they drank, they probably died.
Masturbated?
Most likely, yeah. There were odd stains
God, that's
everywhere.
a hot thought. You think they do?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I bet they don't.
I don't think they do it with their hands. I'm sure they just like sit on a really rigid chair or something, like
and just grind it.
Just grind it on the side. Yeah, that's more holy. That's more of a Christian thing.
Tell me. So that all these nun spirits were in your building.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So I used to have a room that was next to the old chapel, which was like really small, really cold. San Francisco. No one believes in central heating or anything like that. One night I was alone in the space, and books started flying off the shelf straight at me, I swear to God. And one of them happened to be a Bible.
I mean, if that doesn't scare you straight, nothing will. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
You ever seen a ghost?
I felt ghosts. I haven't seen one before.
Have you always believed in ghosts, or did something happen? You're like, now I believe.
I think gradually over time, you hear the rumors as a child, but then as you grow older, you start to feel them. And you know, we're not alone. Can't be.
I believe we're alone.
Yeah.
Well. Well, Carl, I would say the majority of our guests believe in ghosts and have had an experience. That's pretty impressive. Carl, you like candy canes? Give that a lick. You want to lick it? Taste it. You're not going to taste it? Suit yourself. I love a candy cane. You hang candy canes on your Christmas tree?
Yeah, you're leaving one for St. Nick.
Just one?
Well, it's just one for St. Nick, but do you hang them as decoration?
Yeah.
You actually do?
I'll put I get a box.
You put 6? Is that what you were going to say?
Whatever's in a box.
You put 6
10.
because your Christmas tree's so fucking sad?
My Christmas tree's sweet, bro.
It's time for us to do our plugs, buddy. We got the boyswearpink.com. Check that out. ToshShowStore.com. Yeah. Right, Carl? Some people were complaining that it took too long for their shirt to come in. And what I say to them is, hey, you should have thought a little earlier about your Christmas gift ideas. It's not my fault you waited till the last minute. Get those orders in now. Be early for next Christmas. That's a good spot.
There you go.
Look at you. You're just resting there on that mug. We got some new tour dates. Eddie and I doing comedy. EddieGosling.com, DanielTosh.com. Check it out. Okay? Now, Carl, time for our free plug. Hit the music, Ed. Look at that. That'll get you ready for Christmas. All right. This free plug, you know what? I know these people. Sunny Day Coffee. My friends. I got some friends, guys. Ashley and Brian. They started their own coffee company. Selling beans. Certified organic. You know, I don't know what it is. I don't drink coffee. They always like, why don't you drink? I'm like, I don't drink coffee. I don't care. But I like it. I like that they're doing it. They got merch, upcycled vintage clothing. How much is that stuff? That's got to be expensive. Is that $50? What's that sweatshirt cost? Look that up for me, Pete.
65.
65 for a sweatshirt. That's a steal since it's upcycled. Does anyone have a fucking clue what that means? Not me. They're good looking. God, they're good looking. They're from Malibu. Yeah, you ever meet people from where you live and you're like, whoa, you live here your whole life? Anyway, if you're ever near the Malibu Beach RV Park, they're over there once a month giving away free coffee. That's nice of them. You buy a bag of beans. I don't know. You support some young people starting a business. That's what I say. They're good folks. I like his dad. I met his dad a few times. I always thought he was really swell. Sunnyday.co. All right, so order some of their coffee beans. Okay? That'd be nice if you like coffee. If you don't like coffee, get yourself a $65 sweatshirt. You can't go wrong. All right, guys. See you next week. Merry Christmas. 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 You know what that's from? That's Better Off Dead. That's a John Cusack movie. Christmas.